All right, let's get this thing going, shall we? Welcome in, everybody. Bones Equestrian. What's up, Bones Equestrian? How you doing today? Welcome to another episode of Sam Spade Tech. Listen, guys, I had no plan on what we're gonna do today. That's the way I like it. No, but I am working on a couple of Chromebooks. So I got a couple Chromebooks. I got to get brushed up, kind of tightened up, and then take some pictures of them, get them listed on eBay. Kind of boring stuff, but hey, the last lot of laptops, I've only got one left. So I bought like 4 laptops for, it was like 55 bucks. So that, yeah, no, it was 5 laptops. That's right. That's right. It was 5 laptops for 55 bucks because they came out to 11 bucks a piece, and I only got one left. So I've sold pretty much all of them. And I can show you guys that. Happy Sunday, everybody. How's everybody doing out there on the internet, as it were? Bones Equestrian is in the house. Shout out to you. Welcome in. Let's see. Cat is out with Cooper right now. And Cooper's been cranky lately. He's a three-nager, as we call him. A three-nager. So he's 2 and I don't know, 9/16, whatever it is. I don't know. He'll be 3 at the end of March. So but he's acting like a teenager. He's super cute though. So we'll probably be spending a lot of time at Disney this month. But yeah, so what's everybody else up to? So I can show you just a few of my orders here. So this probably isn't like completely accurate. If I go back a little bit here. This is the 90-day total, and that excludes any refunds canceled. I believe this also does not include any eBay fees or shipping fees. So my profit's probably a lot lower than that, but considering these laptops were only 11 bucks a piece, it's not a bad deal. So you can see here, just sold this one for 39. So at 11 bucks a piece. Plus the buyer always pays for shipping, and eBay kind of gives you a discount on shipping when you buy it through eBay. So like, you know, the fees and everything are kind of paid through the shipping, so to speak. So really I made like what, 28 bucks on this laptop. Not bad, but it's enough for, you know, a meal out. The RAM, these were all 1 gig DDR2 sticks. They were junk, basically. I sold them. I think I made like $3 on these after shipping, because this one didn't or rather this one had free shipping. So sometimes you just gotta get rid of stuff, you know. This one had a crack screen, $54 it was sold for. So that pretty much pays for the whole lot, right? But may plus 21 shipping, so made like, I don't know, 43 bucks off of that one. Made, what's that, 18 19 bucks off of this one, 19 bucks off of that one. This one only made a couple bucks, you know, but this one, literally nothing on it worked. I couldn't even get it to post to BIOS. And then I got some other miscellaneous ones. This one I was surprised I sold for as much as I did, but 75 bucks for that one. 40, 70. So, we're making decent money on some of these. Um, but yeah, so that's just in the last 90 days. Um, Not bad. Not bad. So I pick up these laptops secondhand to resell them. I refurbish them. So right now I've got one, two, three, potentially four Chromebooks left to brush up, kind of clean up, and get up on online to sell. Um, Maybe I don't really want to sell that one, but I'll probably keep that one. But yeah, Bones, you still with me? Mm-mm-mm-mm. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I can get my other camera out here in a second and show you guys what I was working on this morning. So let's see my active listings. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I replaced my Tundra radio recently. So that's up here. This one, I've got one laptop from the lot left. It's a Toshiba satellite. It's actually a pretty decent computer. And then I've got another, what is this one? A Samsung Chromebook. That's right. So I got this Chromebook for sale. Chromio. Buka buka. So we got it's a older Samsung Chromebook. Now, what I have been doing is refurbing some of these and installing Windows, because you can actually install Windows on some of these. But a couple of these, like this one, is not capable of installing Windows on it. So that's unfortunate. But for what it is, it's a pretty good little laptop. I love the form factor on these. They're just like cute little laptops. They're nice. They're nice. Um, so if I can't sell this one, I might keep it for Cooper and just give it to him. Um, but I got a few other ones. One I sent one offer. Okay. But yeah, let me get my other one out here. So what I did notice, yeah, so let's see. Chromebook, Windows. All right, so let's see. Now, a couple of these did, like, originally, some of the Chromebooks already had Windows installed on them. But like this one, I think somebody put Windows on there. This one, that just is a Chromebook. So it's a little hard to tell. Like, oh wow. I've never seen a Chromebook with 128 gigs of RAM on it, or 128 gig SSD rather. That's actually a pretty beefy machine. I wouldn't pay $182 for a Chromebook though. Hell no. Yeah, I think for each of these, I think I paid like $8 a piece for. Whoop 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 whoop. Ivy. Oh. Hi. Hi, Ivy. How we doing, brother man? I was just checking out some of these Chromebooks. I got a couple Chromebooks up for sale, right? Let's see here. And then I'm just installing Windows on one of them. So I got this one, 20 bucks, and it can be yours. No. Well, yes. But it's a old Samsung book, Chromebook, as it were. Now, this one, you can't install Linux or Windows on, and actually Chrome dropped support for it, so kind of sucks. But let me get my other camera out here. Get to work, as it were. As it were. Yeah, it's just a lazy Sunday. I'm tired for some reason. And then I got my coffee out. Um, but yeah, what's up, Ivy? How you doing? What is going on, man? Plug this puppy in. Plug it into this one in case I need port. I need more USB ports. That's what I need. I know they sell like PCI cards, but they don't even have an extra PCI cord slot for that I can use. A lot of Bring Us Studios recently. Yeah. Oh, they're a nightmare to work on as far as hardware or um, um, sorry, as far as like tearing them open and putting new components in, or like software wise, because it does take a little bit of like know-how, right? But I have successfully, yes. Yeah, they are. It's very specific. So like this one in particular, you can't install Windows on it. Yeah, you can't install Windows on it. You can't install Linux on it. And Chrome OS actually dropped support for it. So it's pretty much a paperweight. But I did get two that are compatible to install. Hang on. Let me activate this. Here it is. So I did get two Chromebooks that I could successfully. Why do you need an $80 cable? And to what end? Like what are you trying to install that you need an $80 cable for? That seems a little odd. A little bit odd. But anywho, this is the one we're working with right now. I need a better setup, you know, like because I've got a few cameras, right? So this is the Acer Chromebook, and I think yeah, if you go to I think it's my Chromebox or excuse me, Mr. Chromebox dot something. I don't know. Just Google Mr. Chromebox. Um, excuse me. I'm so tired. I don't know why. I got enough sleep last night. So anyway, I installed the drivers that you're supposed to for Mr. Chromebox or from Mr. Chromebox, and for the keyboard, the trackpad software worked, but the keyboard one is not working. So Oh, I've never heard of that. All I know is a lot of these are um they do have a write protection. All the ones I've worked on have software write protection, and then on top of that they have a just a screw, just a tiny little Phillips screw on the motherboard, and you just take that out, and then it will allow you to that disables the write protection, and then that enables you to turn off the software write protection. And maybe that's on the newer models that you need something like that. Um, that could be. That could very well be. But anyway, uh, we got the on-screen keyboard for now till I figure I got to figure out how to get this thing going. Mr. Chromebox. So yeah, just Google Mr. Chromebox. Mr. Chromebox.tech. You can hit that. Let me blow this up. But I like the form factor of these, and the battery seems to last like forever on these, which is great. So it's a shame that Chrome, like when they reach the end of their life, like just they should just disable it. No, yeah, that's what I'm showing you guys. So if you go to mrchromebox.tech, um, so this is the thing with each one of these models, each one is different, but the steps to get it to uh, where you run the script are similar, but each one is different. So like this one has a write protection screw. Like you were talking, some of them you have to like short something out probably on the motherboard, um, or maybe flash the firmware in a different way. But this one, literally all you have to do is run a script. This script right here. And if that one doesn't work, then you use this one down here. Oh, sorry. So there's just a script right here. You go to firmware utility script. But the steps it takes to get to the point where you have to put this in are kind of a pain in the ass. So it's a lot of like, you know, jumping through hoops to get there. But if you go on here, there's a list of supported devices. And if you click that, it will show you, you can look up your particular model, but you have to do it by board name, not by the manufacturer or any of that. There's another website, I'll see if I can find it, that you can look up by manufacturer and kind of drill down that way. But this one, and again, that's like the biggest pain in the ass. The biggest pain in the ass is figuring out exactly which model you have, which I had to jump through all these hoops to figure it out. Oh, here, see, and I keep forgetting that the keyboard is not working. So right here. So once you figure out which motherboard you have, this one is codenamed Realm, so it's got an Intel Braswell, and it looks like it's the same as all these other ones, but it's an Acer Chromebook 11 N7 Realm, legacy firmware, end of life, UEFI firmware full ROM, and then it's nice because he'll put instructions right here. Yeah, I can connect an external keyboard, but uh, as you can see, my desk space is kind of limited, right? So, I mean, I guess I could put it right here, but um, I I got the on-screen keyboard, so I'm just gonna see if this works, if this will work. There's a couple things we can do, but it's nice because it's got a on each one of these, he's got a link that shows you, like this one is write protection screw. So then you click that link, it shows you the motherboard. So once you tear this thing open, the screw, it shows you right here where the screw is. Yeah, I suppose I could do that, but then I can't. Whatever. Uh, it's too much. It's too much. So anyway, the Mr. Chromebox shows you the right protection. If it's a screw, he'll have a link to it with an image. So on this particular motherboard, it's like right here somewhere. So you literally have to take this keyboard. You take all the screws out of the bottom, and then this keyboard and whole surface pops off, and you got to lift it up, but you got to be careful because there's ribbon cables for the keyboard and all that other stuff, which it sees the keyboard. I looked on the device manager, it sees the keyboard, but we're having issues. Um, so I don't need this one. Okay. So yeah, half the battle is figuring out which model motherboard you have by Googling, like, okay, I got an Acer Chromebook, this, what's the board name? There's a way you can do it from the Chrome OS. But Chrome OS is just, it's not fun. It's not easy to use. It's kind of, I don't like it. Anyway, I've already got Windows installed on this, so I just need to, there's another website, I think it's Coolstar. Again, keyboard's not working. Yeah, keep doing that. Coolstar. I think it's .org, but I'll just search for Coolstar. Yeah, coolstar.org. Okay. Yeah, this is it. So if you go to coolstar.org and then click Chromebooks, yeah, that's great. Thank you. That's great. Thank you. So you come down here to Chromebooks. Oh, look at this. So some of these you can actually install OS X on, looks like the Acer C720. That's interesting. But then you come down here, current status for this. So hit install. And then from here, you can select your manufacturer, right? Acer, and then scroll down, hit next. And then you can select your thing, right? But you can also up here just search code name, which is the quickest way. And we want to do that because, yep, that's the one I want. Because it'll show you here. So click that one. And then over here, it'll show you, oh, you guys can't even see that. Wow. I'm just sitting here blabbing away and you guys are like, what the f is he talking about? Anyway, go to coolstar.org. This will get you, and I'll have to show you guys exactly what I'm looking at here later. But this will show you how to do the developer mode, put it in developer mode, run the script, and then update the firmware. So doesn't need to be done if you flashed it from Chrome. Yeah. So install Windows, installs that, and then let's see here. EC driver. So I'm just going to re-download these because I don't know what the hell's going on. Touchpad driver. Did it have an updater? Hang on. What's this one say? No. Okay. All right. Did the EC driver, the remappings? Okay, so it is the Chrome EC driver. Did I get the touchpad one? No, I didn't. Okay, touchpad. Now this one says install touch screen driver, but this one actually doesn't have a touch screen, so I don't know what's going on with that. All right, and then we have this one. Yeah, because it doesn't have a touch screen, so I don't know why it would have that. Looks like that's it. So fully understand why it's not working. I guess I can try and update the firmware. Not found. Okay. These are all different models. Acer Spin 311. I don't know. Let's try the cross-seg. So I re-downloaded it. We'll see if this actually fixes it. Yeah. Well, and they have a Discord server as well. Oh, what is this? Error opening file for writing. Huh. There, that looked different. That looked different that time. I hit retry and then let's test it out. Nope. Nothing. Well, it doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, on my server. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know if anyone else messes with freaking what's it called? Chromebooks. Okay, there. Now that time it says restart. Okay, let's try restarting. Try a restart. But yeah, I went with this particular version of Windows 10 because it's super, super tiny. But that also involved a little bit of troubleshooting because Ventoy, and I had the same problem too. These Chromebooks don't like Ventoy. They do not like Ventoy at all. Yeah, but if that doesn't work, we're gonna try the Snappy driver because that's a good alternative, and that has helped me find Bluetooth drivers and the like. Yeah, still not working, but it sees it, so it's not like it's disconnected. So that's, and the trackpad's connected too. Yeah, and I've seen other people install Linux on these, so I might try that as well. Um, I might have to, because if the keyboard doesn't work here, but on the other one that I used, it worked just fine. So I don't know what the deal is. Do only indexes. Yeah. Is there a small arch Linux that I could use, like small, like really small, like less than 2 gigs, because that's the other thing that sucks about these Chromebooks. This particular one only has 14 gigs of storage, which sucks. So it's got 14 gigs of storage, but it's got 4 gigs of RAM. Right. Well, hello there. Ooh, hang on. Here, crying like crazy. Wants to go. I just opened. Right. Hey, we're back. But there would be no desktop. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I need. So, and I know we downloaded and we did test a few of the lightweight XFCEs. Um, so I could do that. Although I think I might just try like Kali. Is Kali Arch? Because there was a few Chromebooks on what's it called? On eBay with Kali Linux on them, and they were selling for pretty good. So what the am I looking at here? There we go. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's Debian. Hmm. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible. Okay. Is Acer owned by Lenovo? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we could try it. We could try it, but like I said, I've just had more success with just putting Windows on these and then selling them. They're not owned by Lenovo. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know who owns them, but because it's saying there's a Lenovo driver, right? So we got a little bit of Arby's here, folks. We got a little bit of Arby's here, folks. Cool. Thank you. I was just curious because it said Lenovo over here. The driver was for Lenovo. So I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Yeah. Yeah, I got one over here that I installed Windows on, and it's a touch screen. Um, and it actually looks pretty good. But again, only 16 gigs of internal storage. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. At least give us 32. Yeah. Yeah. Like at least put 32 on there minimum. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I can't tell if these are all the same. They look like they're different because this is I2. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, shipping from overseas is friggin' expensive. Believe that. Although eBay does have a thing. I think they started their own like shipping thing on eBay. Because then you can friggin' what do you call it? Basically, they put everything into one crate that gets sold through eBay, and then they ship that to their like international hub, probably in Europe somewhere, and then distribute it from there. So it's like cheaper. Um, but yeah. So let's install these serial chipset drivers. See if that helps. Oh yeah, Ivy. Where did you say where you're from? Where are you from exactly? That's right. That's okay. Turkey. I remember you saying that. Turkey, turkey. Turkey, turkey, lurkey. Turkey. What's it like in Turkey? You like it there? How's the cost of living there? Because ours keeps going up and up and up. Oh, wow. Hey, cat's here. The Arby's is delicious. Oh, really? So the $1,000 to ship? Yeah, they're trying to like stop everyone from like um what do you call it? Being able to buy or own anything. There she is. You guys coming in? Yeah, it's a little hot, but hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. You and Denise. Hey guys, we're back. Cat's gonna join the board around here. The HOA. They've reached too far. No, the HOA wants everyone's back patio to look like a Italian bistro, and we ain't got that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? Not when we're spending $300 on what is it? $360 or yeah, $350 HOA fees. Still no keyboard. Come on. Huh. Okay, so it wasn't the chipset drivers. Not the chipset drivers, ladies and gentlemen. Can't imagine it would be any of these other ones. Audio device, audio, dual band wireless. I don't get it. Don't get it. We may have to test a Linux install here. You want a PC? I can't give you a PC. I got a Chromebook you could probably have. It's a USB device. Let's see. This is display audio. I don't necessarily need display audio. A Chromebook is also fine. Well, where do you live? You'd have to pay for shipping. We were just discussing overseas shipping. So if you're overseas, I don't think I can fit that bill. But these laptops are available on eBay. Matter of fact. I got a couple of them available right now on eBay. Would you like to take a look? Let's take a look, shall we? Here's one of them now. So this is a Chromebook. XE500C21. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Samsung Chromebook. Yeah. Well, they can ask all they want. I'm not made of money, you know. Yeah. You can have a free PC if you buy one. How about that? Buy one, get one. Let's see. So I got the Samsung on here. Let's see. Go to my eBay summary. No. My eBay summary. There we go. Listings, actives. There we go. This doesn't give me the nice overall look. This is the only other one I have listed right now. This is a Toshiba. Same as money. This is a Toshiba. I don't even know what kind of Toshiba it is. It's got an Intel Celeron. Oh, yes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, a Celeron. It's a Toshiba. Oh, satellite. That's right. It's a Toshiba satellite. Come to find out, it's a satellite. Toshiba satellite. It's got the number pad right here. Circa, I don't know when this was made. It's got DDR3, so probably like 2012, 2013-ish era. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for being here, Ivy. I appreciate you, bud. Good night. A good night. All right. Let me take a look here. You know what I could do? That's exactly what I can do. Let's go to the device manager here. Yeah, so that's really all we got. Those listings there. Selling. Let's go to selling. Ads. Oh wow, ad sales. I spent $73 on ads. What? How? Uh-oh. Oh boy. He's getting into trouble again. He's a three-nager. Uh-oh. He's getting to be a three-nager. So yeah. That's
Make it nasty, make it nasty. Pop it on the bitch. Make it nasty, make it nasty. Playing games you can't resist.
Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Mr. Nasty. Mr. Nasty. How you doing, buddy? How are you? Ooh, I like the Garfield. Little Garfield emote. Sorry, I had to mute it because otherwise you guys get like an echoey. How you doing, Mr. Nasty? You been playing the Fort? Who? Who?
You have made a grave mistake.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh yeah. I was playing I've been playing like every day, but just like at night, casually, like a couple BR games here and there. Not getting too many wins, definitely not grinding crown wins or anything like that, but just doing a couple games. Been getting some wins though. It's been good. It's been good. Cat's here. Mr. Nasty's here. Hell yeah. Make it nasty, make it nasty. We were sad to see OG Grandma go. I said we were sad to see OG Grandma go from streaming. Yeah, that was lame. It wasn't lame. It was sad. I thought it was sad. Yeah, it's lame, sad. Yeah, it does suck, but I hope everything's going okay for her. I don't know. I think she mentioned some health things, and I know how that goes. So that's something you always got to take your health number one priority. And I know as men, like we tend to not do that until something is seriously wrong, and like
you get married and wife is on vacation.
no, like, and in my case, I knew something was wrong. Like I said, like you can feel it in your soul. Oh, you saw her playing offline? Right on. I thought that too. I was like, oh man, because she's still on my friends list on Fortnite, and I saw it when I was playing the other day, and I was like, kind of got a little teared up because I was like, oh, OG Grandma, and I'm like, I bet she'll still play, right? I bet she's still gonna play. Ooh, there she is.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen. Cat's fade. No, but I bet she'll still play, because Fortnite's one of those games where it's just like, you can't stay away for too long, Yeah, she's in the back here lurking. Cooper's out on the patio playing by himself and getting into trouble. He's a three-nager. What can I say? Oh. Did he push it? Like out?
No,
Oh, that was already like that. He's going through it. He's a three-nager right now. He's being a three-nager. What do we got here? Unknown device, unknown device. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry, guys. You guys are just looking at my eBay. There we go. I'm working on this Chromebook right now, and I can't get the keyboard to function properly. It's an Acer Chromebook, so if anybody's got if anybody has any idea what the heck is going on with it, I'd love to hear about it. Yeah, doesn't seem to be working. Oh, okay, this is installing. Does the sound? Well, my keyboard doesn't work, so I can't tell if the sound is even working. Okay, sound is working. But keyboard, no worky. Keyboard, no worky. Anybody know? Anybody? Gonna have to look it up. Let's see. I need like a bigger office. You know what I'm saying? I need like a bigger desktop, maybe? Something? Anything? Bueller? Anybody? Make it nasty, make it nasty. Put this. Whatever. I love that song. Make it nasty, make it nasty. I gotta work on some other ones as well. Some other songs, because another person that supported the channel, I gotta make his thing here. On this network adapter. Me. I hate it when I have like two keyboards, two mouses, two everything. Let me just slide her on over. There we go. Hey, look at that. Is that a better, is this a better setup? I don't know. But is what it is. We're gonna figure it out. All right. Let's see. Acer Chromebook Realm keyboard. All right. No. Hang on, something just happened. What are you up to today, Mr. Nasty? Make it nasty, make it nasty. And pop it on the bitch. Okay. Let me look it up here, that cool star. It was Rome. All right. So it's got Windows 10 support, no Windows 11. Did this full from the, yeah, did that. Update the firmware. That doesn't do anything. Okay, did that. Did this. Right? I guess I could try it again. Okay, these are installed. All right. Let me close that. Yeah, this snappy driver is great, but you literally have to close it every single time and then reopen it. Otherwise, it'll like try and download every driver that you just downloaded. So like if you download one and it's like 400 megs, the next one is like, let's say 200 megs, it'll sit there and download 300 megs. So it's like, but I already installed. Yeah, it's stupid. Okay, so Logitech, USB, Intel audio device. Sure. We'll just do these two. We'll do two at a time. Why not? Yeah, see, 1.19. So this one, the last one was a gig. This one's a gig. So if I wouldn't have closed it, it would have been like downloading 2 gigs instead of 1 gig. Because it thinks it needs to download all of the ones that I had checked previously. I don't know. I could try doing the Visual C++ thing, see if that helps. Hopefully this cool star is still up on this one. Cool star? Cool star? Where are you? There it is. All right, yeah, let's do this. The realm. Oh, that's right. That's right. The keyboard doesn't work. It's literally what I've been trying to figure out for. I hate it. And this is why I hate it when the keyboard doesn't work. It's not a hardware thing because I didn't disconnect the keyboard. Unless someone else did, and maybe they just didn't put it back in properly. That is a possibility. Okay, that's the one I didn't download. But we're going to download it right now. Repair it? I mean, unless it downloads dependencies from the internet. Okay, see, last time it didn't ask me to restart. So shoot. All right, well, I'm going to wait because I'm going to close that. I'm going to wait because we just did Snappy Driver and it's doing its thing. So I'll leave Snappy Driver go. Let's switch back to main canvas. So essentially you got to install the C++ redistributable because some of the drivers listed below require it. And now that said repair, but when I first installed it, it didn't ask me to restart. Now it's asking for a restart, so maybe that didn't install correctly. Okay. For support. They do have a forum. We can compress the installation later. Install the Realtek audio, which I did. Now this says install a touchscreen driver, but this one doesn't have a touch screen. So that's why I'm a little confused. Let me see. Yeah. So they got something wrong here. Something ain't right. And it could be a hardware issue. I'll be upset if that's all it is. Just a hardware issue. Instead of a software issue. But whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, I did that. Did that. Did I download the touchscreen driver? It's this other one. That would be over here. The internet seems to be working pretty good though on here. Ultra. Keyboard. Acer. Quite. Acer. That's not. Is this the spin? I don't know if this is the spin. It might be. It's not the spin. What the hell was it? The C731. So it's just the C731. Acer C3. Nothing. Hmm. Strange. Mm-hmm. Acer keyboard driver not working, maybe? Keyboard driver. Oops. Come on. Type to. Okay. Acer keyboard. That's it. Son of a biscuit. I may have to dismantle this thing again and see if it's a hardware thing. All right, let me restart because I did install V++. Yep, restart. Hopefully that fixes it. If not, I may have to try a flavor of Linux. Yeah, because Windows right out of the box is not going to work. All right, what are we doing? Let's go. All right. Watch out for Frank. Watch out for brother Frank.
And head first too. He went, "Wee!"
That's what
I
he
thought he was
does.
just gonna fly off the end. I was like, oh.
No. Oh, he likes going down head first at the one we go to because it's like a tube, you know, and it's like a straight shot. Yeah. Oh, let's see if it's working now. Well, hello. Oh. Well, I know the keyboard is working because the power button works, and then so it's about to be. Cooper. Who's that? Who's that, Cooper? Are those your guys? Say hi. Say hi, Cooper. You're so cute. What a cutie. Okay. Okay, Coopy. Maybe. Yeah, I think maybe I will try a version of Linux real quick. they're going to watch a show, and we're going to try just running Linux. But why would it be Windows that doesn't work? Yeah, and now the audio driver doesn't work. Awesome. Let's see. Why doesn't the keyboard work? Yeah, I might have to try a different version of Linux. Let's see. Let's see how that goes, shall we? Okay. What's wrong, honey? The TV's not working now? Is it the remote? No. Random ghosts around here. Right? Ghosts. The ghosts with the mosts. Alright, boot. Let's go. Real tech. There we go. Alright. So let's try a flavor of Linux here. We'll do Linux Mint, you think? Or should we go lightweight? I think Void was a good one. Void wasn't bad. XFCE too. We go Void, or what is Galimos? Galimos. Oh, I think that one was specifically for Chromebooks. Nah, we'll try this one. We're gonna try Void Linux. Let's go. That was pretty quick, actually. Use the network menu to connect to a Wi-Fi network. Let's just test the keyboard real quick, shall we? So it's something with that install. Something with that install screwed up the keyboard because now the keyboard works perfectly. It's actually pretty quick. Let's see how I like this one. It definitely runs nice on here. It's snappy, right? Which is a good thing. Where did that go? Oh, okay. It's got an application finder. It's not bad. Where'd that window go? I just had it open. Hmm. It's definitely snappy. I like that. I can log out. Applications. It's got a lot of built-in applications. Fast. File system, home, Ventura. Except I don't know how to install it. How do I install it? Usually there's like something on the desktop that just says install. So might be from the boot menu when I was booting up. Might have been an option there. Yeah, it's crazy. The keyboard works just fine now. Go figure. So we might want to look at just running a version of Linux, but I think we're going to try a different one. I want to see how Mint runs on this. There's no restart, just shutdown, suspend, or log out. I guess shut down. I guess we'll shut down. But that one, it started up pretty quick. Keyboard, and I didn't test the trackpad, but keyboard was working right out of the gate. So let's try Linux Mint. I want to see how big, how much space we need for Linux Mint. Linux Mint is a little bit bigger too, so okay, so that's G parted. Ubuntu's actually pretty all right. Linux Mint is 2.88. And actually, CachyOS is smaller. But we'll try Linux Mint. We'll see how fast this one starts up. Oh, that's not a good sign. because the up and down keys are not working. The installer here. Shift, Command, Alt. Oh, that sucks. So how did void work, but yet this one didn't? Does that make sense to anybody? Seems to be just this particular Chromebook is not, it's not playing well with any of these. Let's try Cashy. So at least this one has a countdown timer. Mint didn't have a countdown timer. So hopefully it'll load and then install something. But that was quick. Welcome to Cashy OS on Acer Chromebook. What? That's what she said. You feeling okay, Frankie?
I don't know how long you've been laying.
Forever. Repulsive just went live. First of the month, Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway. Huh? Who you blowing?
My face.
You could for a second.
Oh no.
I was like, who's Cinnamon? Is that your pet name for Mr. Nasty? Mr. Nasty, Mr. Nasty. Plop, plop it on the bed. Cool star. All right, come on, Cashy. Okay, we got a mouse action, but we don't have a trackpad action. That's, oh, we do have trackpad. Let's go. Okay, so we got trackpad action. It's thinking. Oh, hi, guys. Make it cashy, make it cashy. It's working. All right. So, Cashy seems a little sluggish here. It works better with the mouse. Trackpad does work, but it's a little sluggish. Does the keyboard work? That's the real question. Let's see. So the keyboard does work. It is a little sluggish, which I'm not particularly fond of here. Dark. Always dark. Ah. Does the nightlight work? I can't tell. Oh, it does work. Look at that. Nice. Okay, nightlight works. So Cashy seems to be working. It's a little sluggish. I don't know how much space it would need to install. Let me look it up over here. Ooh, it requires a minimum of 30 gigs. That's not great. What about Linux Mint? This says 15 gigabytes. Okay, so I need. What happened? Oh, small install of Arch. I like Arch, so let's see. Small minimal Arch requires less than 2 gigs. Okay. Using the Arch install script. Okay. But I don't want just a install. Okay. There a version. Is there a lightweight version of Arch? Okay. Let's see. We've got Archcraft, OpenBox, Archman, Linux, and ArchArch. Okay. Let me take a look here. Yeah, because Cache is going to be a little bit too big, especially for this. We've got Archcraft, highly aesthetic, minimalist, fast distribution, Archman Linux, rolling release. Manjaro. Omarchi. I've heard of Omarchi. Archman. in Denver. Cashie's not lightweight at all. A lot of these are not really lightweight. Let me see here. Archcraft. I kind of like it. So, what was it? Cachie runs okay on here, but it's going to take way too much space. I'm going to see how much space this one takes up. Let me download it right now. Download from the drive, why not? What is this one? Ooh, 3.35 gigs. Kind of big. Is he going through the trash? What'd you get? Oh, you got your package?
Okay,
Nice.
you can come over and
Whoa. She went there. She sure did. Smell you later.
My new perfume, that's what
You ever heard that one? Smell you later.
say.
Please. I am a dad. I know. Meh. Let's see. Let's come back here for a second. Distros. Put on the drive. Got a couple going right now. What do we got? Manjaro. I'm gonna pause that one because I just want to make sure. I might have it already on my Ventoy. I do. I already have Manjaro XFC. I don't need it. We got Archcraft. I think he's XFC. He's actually bigger than this one. So let's try Archcraft. I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see how that runs. Okay. Pull it out. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. Is this? Oh, it is. A SpongeBob SquarePants. Who's hungry? Hi, buddy. Can I help you with something? Oh, you're being shy. Oh, you're being shy on the camera. You'd be shy now. Why you be shy now? You're a performer. Why are you being shy now? This ain't working. This ain't working. I don't know, folks. Are you working? That's the way you do it. What the heck? Oh, it's fun. This is the microphone. You gotta speak into the microphone. Okay. How about now? Is that better? What's up, dude? Cooper was over here messing with the microphone, not but 10 seconds ago, so that's probably what happened. And I saw that it was red, but I thought it, because it shifts colors, and I just didn't notice. There's a button on here that you can hit, and then it mutes the mic. Thank you for letting me know. Dude. We're trying to install Linux on this Chromebook, Acer Chromebook. I installed Windows on it already. No, this is just an Acer Chromebook, but it could be your mom's laptop if you want it. But right now, the keyboard works, obviously, right? Because I got it here, but when I installed Windows, it didn't work. So I don't know what it's doing. Or what it's not doing. But we're going to find out. So I downloaded another lightweight Arch Linux. This is, what the hell is it called? Fedora, eh? I think I have a couple Fedoras on here. I think we did. This is an Arch. This is, what the hell's the name of it? We'll find out here in a second. But it's another lightweight version of Arch. I think it's Archman or something. But I think we did install a couple Fedoras on here, or on the mini PC. But currently on the mini, I think we're running Kubuntu, which was running pretty good, I think. I think Kubuntu was gonna... Yeah, I prefer myself, I prefer having a desktop environment, for sure. But yeah, I installed Windows on this this Acer Chromebook, but the keyboard wasn't working. And then immediately I tried doing all the drivers, yada yada. I installed, or not installed, but I tried another lightweight version of Linux, and the keyboard worked out of the box. So I'm like, what the hell, you know? So we're gonna see how this one runs. Yeah. So hello. This is Archcraft. We got the Column RS launcher. That's good. Hello. Minimal, lightweight, fast Linux distribution based on Arch. I like it. So far, I like it. It's simple. It's minimal. Reminds me of like Mac OS a little bit. I like that it's got the processor up here. The RAM usage. It's using a gig, and there's only 4. Whoa. Just got lightheaded for some reason. It's using a gig of RAM and 5 gigs on the hard drive, but I assume that's just because it's the installer. Looks like it's got a music player up here with the volume. Is this brightness? It's different. It's got a different look to it. Mouse is working. Trackpad's working. Hello world. Keyboard works. Okay, I'll turn that off. Tor browser versus Brave. Is that on here? Tor browser, do you see it? No, that's Firefox. Oh, you're asking Tor browser versus Brave. I mean, Brave seems more user friendly. Tor seems more secure, right? These must be my desktops up here. So far, I mean, it's got a different look to it, but I kind of like it, you know? I did think that I could click some of these, but none of this seems to be clickable, except this. Like this was clickable a second ago. Yeah, yeah, it has been a little bit. It's been a couple weeks, I think. I took a couple weeks off. I was sick for a little bit of it, just couldn't shake the sinus stuff. And then decided to buy a car. Well, buy a truck, really. I can show you that. It's pretty sweet, actually. Give me 1 second. So we bought a truck. Been dealing with life stuff. Getting over being sick, so not the greatest of times, but no, not restoration. A new truck. There we are. She's a beauty. She's an older truck, Tundra. She's massive, and we absolutely love it because we want to be able to get a camper, um, well, a travel trailer, really. Um, So we want to get a travel trailer, and this thing should be able to haul like a 30 footer. So we can go like travel the country a little bit, see different places of the US and just, have an adventure. And we couldn't do that with a Honda Accord. So we got a truck. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. It does use a lot more gas. But that's okay because we previously had a hybrid, so we kind of saved up for it. We'll put it that way. It all evens out in the end. But she's a lot of fun to drive. It's got a V8. You can hit the hammer down, and this thing hauls ass. So very cool. We love it. We named it White Fang because if you look right here, one of these things, these little foot things, is busted off. If you look right here, she's got two white fangs and she bit me. First time well, right when I got home, I jumped out and I was so excited. And I warned her, yeah, and I was like, whoa, you better not jump out of this thing. And I jump out and cut my leg wide open. And then she made me go get a tetanus shot. So even though it's not rusted, the exhaust does have some rust. We got to fix the exhaust. We're going to get that fixed. No problem. Probably this week. But, and that's all just maintenance stuff, right? Because, like, the exhaust will eventually rust out or, you'll need a new one eventually. So, is what it is. But for what we got, I think we got a great deal. All four windows are tinted. The front is tinted. Like, she's got a lift kit on it. Yeah. You hate Western cars. Where are you at exactly? And you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but what kind of car do you have? I had a Honda Accord, but we got the truck now, and she's a beaut. We named her White Fang for obvious reasons. She cut me up. Here, I got her detailed, got her all washed up. It's got a few little nicks, from probably rocks and stuff. This guy, I could tell he went mudding in it because it's got, some mud in the undercarriage. Got to clean that out. Got a couple rock chips up here. So the guy obviously was, it's only had two owners. Now we're the third. And then But she's a great truck. She's a great truck. Needs a few things, but every car needs a few things. I did install a new stereo in it, and the thing is badass, dude. I'll have to upload a video of it. Oh, okay, you got a 2000 Civic. Okay. So a little bit older, but those are good years, right? Those are good years. Now, Western cars. What do you mean by Western cars? As far as like Ford, Chevy, Cadillac, that type of thing? Sorry, let me go back to this. So, oh, there it's working. Oh, sorry. Let me. This actually, it has some music up here, I guess built into the installer. How do I switch the camera? Well, I've got my OBS set up. It's tricked out more than most, but I can show you here. Give me 1 second. So this is my OBS right here, and these are your scenes over here, right? So you can see I've got a ton of scenes. Most people just have like 3 or 4 scenes. I've got different scenes here. So I got my main canvas, which shows, everything that's on my main computer screen, my left computer screen, and then main canvas small is the same, but it just shrinks my camera, so it's same, and then it just kind of gets me out of the way in case I need to move it. And then I've got a mute, which will cut my mic and hide the camera, right? Then I got a close-up scene, right? So it's a close-up scene. And then basically I made one for my capture card, right? And then this is my other camera that I have plugged in. So it's 2 separate cameras, actually. This is camera 1, let's call it. And then this is camera 2 over here. And then this is my scene for my secondary monitor, which this is what you guys normally don't see. This is just OBS running in the background. So this is the streaming software that I use to monitor what is being output. So sometimes I forget about it, and I forget which scene I'm on. And Brazilla mentioned that too. Sorry, let me pause this. Brazilla mentioned that too, because sometimes I'll get stuck on this screen, right? And I'm over here looking at my monitor, over here. I'm looking at this monitor, and I'm stuck on this scene, and he's like, switch the window. So I need to make some commands for my mods or you guys, so that you can switch the cam if I'm not able to, and that's pretty easy to do. I can set that up so that you guys can switch the cams. But unfortunately, like if people start abusing it, then I'll have to take it away and just give it to only the mods, which you can do as well. Like you can just make certain people mods, and then only the mods can use certain commands, type of thing. It's a lot. There's a lot to it. Whoops. But essentially, this is my secondary cam. So actually kind of, I'm liking this. And then I've also got some where it's like capture card, which I could set up. I could set that up here because there's a HDMI on this port, and then it would just give you this screen itself, kind of over here on the main canvas. And then yeah, there's a few ways I could do it. I could do it through. That'd probably be the easiest when we're test driving these distros, but I kind of like this one. I kind of like it. So this should fire up Firefox, and then, so I don't like that it seems as though I have to like right click or middle click. It seems like a lot of these up at the top here, I have to middle click to get the window to pop up. Oh, no problem. No problem. Which is kind of weird. I kind of don't like that because most people aren't going to know how to do that. And not to mention, like, how do you do that with the trackpad? Hmm. Yeah, I kind of like it. The Archcraft. It's not bad. But I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it kind of like if I were a end user, like where do I find apps for it? You all right, bud?
Back up, like,
Mm-hmm. A lot of themes. Oh, let's try Windows 10 Dark. What does that do? Oh, it just changes the color. So I think it was Arc Dark, and then you got Arc Darker, which does not make it darker. Arc Easy. I don't get it. That blade. I wish it would, yeah, not change it from one to the other. I like that. The cyberpunk. That's kind of easy on the eyes. Um. Oh, he's back. What did you miss? Not much. Just kind of messing with the themes. Let me see if I can get a capture card up and running here on this. Let's mirror them. 'Cause it's right. It's not a monitor. I guess it would be. Yeah, let's just mirror it for now. Okay, let me change that. And then I'm going to switch this. Okay. Hey, man. Thanks for being here. Sorry for the green screen here. I'm trying to fix this. There we go. Hey, there it is. Why is it so small like that? Let me. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Strange that it like stretches it like that. But this is kind of what we're looking at. I don't know why it's stretching it like that. Reset the transform. I don't know why it's doing that, but I also don't know why I got two of them. Oh, yes, I do. There we go. So that's kind of what you guys see. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's just what it's doing. Oh, man, that's weird. But hey, brother, you have a great night. Thanks for being here. I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever it's doing it. Okay. Whatever. So we got different themes here. Cappuccino frappe. I like the cyberpunk. It is not like in my capture card business, but it is what it is. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like this kind of weird theme? Arch Linux here. It's Archcraft. About Arch. Yet another minimal Linux distribution based on Arch Linux. Started in 2020. It's pretty nice. I kind of want to try Linux Mint just to see. It's different. It's very fast, very lightweight. Reminds me a little bit of Mac OS. Oh, but I do want to try Manjaro though. I think maybe we should try Manjaro. And again, I don't know why the window is doing this. So let's close this and we'll try Manjaro real quick. Yeah, the window. There are display settings. Oh, there's a built-in screen recorder? Oh shit. Oh, that's why it's doing it. Sure. So now it should pretty much be 1-for-1, and I can reset this transform over here. There we go. Hey, there we go. That's a little bit better. So the resolution's a little bit wacko over here. I kind of like it though. So this, I kind of like what we got going on here. But now I can't see the very bottom things over here. And that did seem to fix some of my issues here. However, now I can't see over here. Let's see. display. So if we make them both the same, that should fix. Yes. Keep. Except it's definitely not helping my mouse configuration. Okay. We'll try that. I think it's because, yeah. So it's cereal. 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 Seaweed? Yeah, seaweed. You say water? You got water. You got my water. You got my water. Okay, so let's make this the primary and hit apply. And then, okay, that will, okay. So that will move my dock over here. So now I'm just working. Yeah, see, I like this. I kind of like this. But I don't like how the bar up here is not registering properly. And I'm not sure if that would fix itself when I install it, like directly. It's kind of cool. Computers, okay, well, I know it's at 100%, but okay, so this one's not terrible, but I'm gonna try Manjar for a second. If it's not terrible, but I still haven't figured out how to restart it. So how do we restart it? Reboot. Reboot. There we go. That's quick, actually. That was very quick. Yeah. He's eating blackberries. But he wanted blackberries? Did he? Smells like almost a little bit like cocoa butter. Is that right? Grapefruit vanilla. Ooh. Grapefruit vanilla, huh? All right. So we got Manjaro here. Pardon me. All right. I'm going to do. I mean, looks all right over there. So you guys can see it, right? And this, oh yeah. So this I can move like pretty much anywhere. Yeah, so that's fine. We'll just leave it like this. This is Manjaro XFCE. Similar to that first one we tried, so it looks pretty much the same. A little bit faster. Hmm. Well, let's launch the installer. Why not? Oh, hi, buddy. Zatar. Oh, does it need to be connected to the internet? Sure. Sure. Okay. Race a disk. Yes, 14. That's the one. Well, probably no stop it. I mean, this is what it's defaulting to. This was admin. Yeah, we'll do LibreOffice. Why not? Okay. We're going to erase the disk. This one. I did test the keyboard on this. Yes. Okay. So keyboard works. Yeah. And trackpad works. Yeah, go for it. What do you got there, buddy? Oh. Okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna finish installing this, and then we're gonna go bowling. So I think that's enough for one day. I appreciate everybody coming in, stopping in, and seeing everything. Oh, hey, sorry, I just saw your comment. Thoughts on Roblox as an investment? Yeah, it's a solid investment. Go ahead and dump all your money into Roblox.
No.
Let me know how that works out for you. No, I don't know. I wouldn't put any money into Roblox. It's run by perverts, so we say no to perverts around here. So I'm gonna say that's a big negatory there. But anyway, I'm gonna sign off, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for a Chromebook with Manjaro installed, let me know, because I got one for you. This will be up on eBay here shortly, so go ahead and join the Discord, and I'll post it in there. So if you guys are looking for a Chromebook that is running Linux, I got one for you. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one.